According to the Wall Street Journal, in late January 2026, Rwandan President Paul Kagame called U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham and asked for his assistance in preventing the White House from imposing sanctions on Rwanda. Graham reportedly agreed to help and conveyed to the White House that Rwanda is an important U.S. security partner, arguing that sanctions could damage the relationship between the two countries. Following those discussions, the White House temporarily postponed the planned sanctions. The Washington Post also reported on the matter, stating that President Kagame was able to delay the sanctions for several months after seeking Senator Graham's support, who then engaged with White House officials on Rwanda's behalf. The newspaper noted that Graham's involvement was first reported by the Wall Street Journal. Meanwhile, the New Times reported that Senator Graham met with President Kagame in Washington in December 2025, ahead of the Rwanda Democratic Republic of the Congo peace agreement. Following the meeting, Graham praised the peace deal, describing it as an almost impossible dream that had become a reality, and expressed support for strengthening relations between the United States and Rwanda. It is important to note, however, that there is no public speech, written statement, or official declaration from Senator Lindsey Graham explicitly stating that he opposed sanctions on Rwanda. Reports suggesting that he sought to prevent or delay the sanctions are based on media accounts indicating that he worked behind the scenes, urging the White House not to move forward with the measures immediately. Despite those reported efforts, the U.S. administration later imposed sanctions on Rwanda and several senior officials in the Rwanda Defense Force, RDF. This indicates that although Senator Graham may have contributed to delaying the sanctions, they were ultimately implemented. The senator has now reportedly passed away, and he was widely seen as one of the key figures who helped prevent U.S. sanctions from being imposed on Rwanda. As a result, many people are now asking, what happens next for President Paul Kagame, now that the senator who was considered one of his strongest advocates is no longer alive? For years, it has been widely reported that Senator Lindsey Graham was one of the most influential figures within the Republican Party. He was also believed to have maintained a close relationship with both President Paul Kagame and U.S. President Donald Trump. Many analysts argued that his influence made it more difficult for the Trump administration to move forward with sanctions against Rwanda. Now, some observers are wondering whether President Trump, without the senator's influence, may have greater freedom to pursue a tougher policy toward Rwanda. President Kagame has long been accused by several Western governments and the United Nations of supporting the AFC/M23 rebel group, which is fighting the government of the Democratic Republic of the Congo in the country's eastern region. The Rwandan government has consistently denied these allegations. At this point, many people are speculating about what the future holds for President Kagame and whether this development could mark a turning point in U.S.-Rwanda relations. Only time will tell. If you'd like to stay updated with the latest political news and in-depth analysis, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with others, and leave a comment below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next update.